welcome back to my channel. So I've been doing dedicated videos for warmer skin tones, and I've done foundations, concealers, highlighters, and I will link them all down below for you if you haven't seen them already. But in this video, I'm going to go over the best bronzers for warmer, Indian olive, Asian, deeper, darker skin tones. These are just bronzers that I've come across and I really love to use because I feel the shade and the tone is great for someone of a warmer skin tone. This first one is the one that made me fall in love with wearing bronzer. Since I am someone of a warmer skin tone, I thought, why do I need to warm up my skin even more? But it does make a huge difference to your makeup. It just adds like a healthy glow. And yeah, when I found this bronzer, I was like, damn, bronzer really changes my life. So I actually can't do my makeup without it if you've seen my tutorials. And if you have seen my tutorials, you would have seen this in plenty of them. And it is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer. I have this in the shade 04 Deep. Now I believe that they have about 4 shades of this bronzer, and this is the last shade. It is the deepest one in their range. Now this works on a lot of skin tones, so if you are slightly darker than me, even a few shades, this bronzer might actually work for you. But although this is like brownie orange, it's got like a deeper tone to it, which is why it works for a lot more people. This is a good shade if you do like kind of like a visible bronzer, and over time I've kind of wanted my bronzer to be a little bit more subtle, kind of there but not there. It's like a natural glow. This totally is that, but you can kind of see it a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I have some others which I feel like they kind of blend with my skin a little bit more. However, this is still not a bad option. So something a little bit more natural is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in the shade Dark Deepest. This is actually a face powder, but I have this in one of their darker shades and I've used it as a bronzer. These mineralized skin finish powders are beautiful to use, not only as face powders, but as a bronzer, because it's got that natural skin-like finish to it. So it just blends in with the rest of your makeup so beautifully. It's got this really like natural sheen to it, but nothing too intense whatsoever. It's just really beautiful to apply. But if you look at the shade and compare it to the Estee Lauder one, you can see it is quite a bit of a jump. The Estee Lauder one has a bit more of that like orangey, slightly red tone to it, whereas the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish one is just golden. And this kind of shade gives you that kind of sun-kissed, natural, beautiful glow. And the reason why this works a little bit better for me now than this one does is because this is only like a couple of shades darker than my actual skin tone, which is why it looks a bit more natural. Another bronzer that I love and is a bit more on the affordable side is the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I have this in the shade 03 Medium. This, like it says on the tin, is a matte bronzer, but it's not chalky to apply whatsoever. It really doesn't beautifully glide on. I just think NYX products are such a great quality, and especially for the money that you're paying. The reason I like the shade of this bronzer is because it's in between the Estee Lauder shade that I just showed you and the MAC one. Another absolute favorite bronzer of mine is the Ofra Cosmetics Versatile Matte Bronzer. I believe they only have this one shade, so I'm guessing it would be pretty universal, but it definitely does work for someone of a warmer skin tone. This shade of bronzer is basically exactly the same as the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish that I just showed you in the shade Dark Deepest. However, it's not got that mineralized skin finish sheen to it. If I compare the two, they are really similar, and I compare all my bronzers to my MAC one because it's just one of my absolute favorite shades ever, and this just is so similar, and I love the finish of this. This one's probably just slightly like a teeny weeny wincy bit warmer, but it still works and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then the last product that I like to use for bronzing my skin is this Morphe Brushes 9 Bronzing Palette, and it looks like this. Now I tend to use this shade right here, and I might mix it with this one, and sometimes when I really want to go for it, I'll like add a couple of these deeper ones. But it's such a good versatile palette, and again, this product is so affordable, so it does make it worth it having 9 shades to work with. So it's great to have all year round if you are changing colors, if you are tanning, you know, or if you are going to get paler in the winter. This is just a great product to have to be able to switch up your bronzer. You also do get different finishes in this palette as well, so they're not all just matte. Some of them have got a slight sheen to them, and you've also got like a beautiful almost like a highlighty shade up here at the top. So it's a really lovely, beautiful and affordable palette. And I do have a bronzing tip. Now I don't use this as a bronzer, but I do like to add this to like a matte bronzer sometimes, or my matte mineralized skin finish. I'll like mix a little bit of this in with it when applying it, and it will just give your skin the most beautiful warm glow, and it's just divine. So it's another MAC mineralized skin finish product, but this is in the shade Gold Deposit, and it looks like this. Now if you are quite deep skinned, this would be beautiful for you as a highlighter. However, if you are of my skin tone or a few shades darker than me, or even a couple shades lighter than me, I would just mix a little bit of this in with your normal bronzer. I'll link a video for you now where I've used this product with a bronzer so you can see how it looks. And finally, I always get asked this question: what brush do I use when I apply my bronzer? And apologies for it being a little bit dirty right now, but I did use it today. And it's the MAC 135 brush. It looks like this. It's just a really nice, large, fluffy brush, which is kind of flat, and I love this because your bronzer doesn't need to be like too precise and cut. It's not like contouring, so you can just go in and get in there and kind of get that precision, but a nice blend, and let it be kind of like blown out, and you just want to warm up your skin. So this is a lovely brush to use. But those are all of my best bronzers, guys. If you've got any recommendations for anything I should try, then please do leave them down below in the comment section. So give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of these types of videos. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Mwah. Bye.